I feel honored and humbled and vulnerable and exposed to speak to the American Association of Christian Counselors. I don't think I could think of any other audience that would be more likely to see straight through a speaker than you would. And I take that to be a good thing. It puts hypocrisy on the table immediately. It makes true horizontally what we all know is true vertically all the time, namely God knows totally all the time whether any speaker is a fraud or a hypocrite, so you may as well know as well if he knows. It's a wake-up call to speak to people like you. I've never done anything like this before. A wake-up call to the realities of pretense in my life, suspecting that any attempt at schmoozing would be known right away. So I thought I would spare you the analysis and just go ahead and tell you up front that I'm a sinner. And I'm a man who, to be more specific, must crucify the love of praise every day. A man who struggles with the same 15-year-old adolescent fears at age 63, namely the fear of looking foolish. A man who is prone to self-pity and who feels it quickly when he doesn't get loved the way he wants to be loved, who's almost never sure of the way he uses his time and therefore pretty regularly is all dealing with guilt feelings. A man who is short on compassion and long on critical analysis. A man who is prone to freeze up emotionally when he's tired and then feels instinctively justified in blaming it on somebody else. A man who loves to praise God in the great assembly and feels constraint on my spirit in my own living room. A man who has loved his wife for over 40 years imperfectly and spent 3 of those years with a Christian counselor trying to learn how to be Christ and the church to each other. A man who never feels sure of his motives, including the ones I feel right now about why I'm doing this. And you're a very strange audience, because I totally did not expect laughter. And I'm continually perplexed. So I guess I'd better just get used to it. This is a serious talk, in case you wonder. But this is strange. So if you just kind of get it out of your system. I know that you've been set up for an hour and a half, maybe a little differently, but I'm just not used to being laughed at, you know? So at one level, I thought maybe the reason I just did what I did was because I wanted you to be open to what I have to say, and I thought if I'm open with you, you might be open to what I have to say. At a deeper level, which I hope is true also, I list those absolutely true, absolutely serious, and though they make you laugh, they make me cry. And I mean that, so you've got to stop laughing like that. I just don't understand you folks. I'm going to stop telling you not to laugh because we're creating a real guilt situation here.